5 famous alien abduction cases. Hey everybody, and let me tell you something. The universe is a weird place, man. We're talking billions of stars, galaxies stretching further than we can imagine. And the possibility of life out there that makes our little blue planet look like, well, a drop in the cosmic ocean. And you know what's even weirder? The idea that some of that life might be visiting us, checking us out, maybe even poking and prodding us a little bit. Today, we're diving into some of the most famous alien abduction cases that have captured the world's imagination. These are stories that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about reality, about the possibility of life beyond Earth, and maybe even make you wonder if you've ever had a close encounter yourself. We're talking about the kind of stuff that keeps you up at night, wondering if there's something out there watching us, studying us, maybe even waiting for the right moment to make contact. Buckle up, folks, because we're about to go down the rabbit hole of alien abductions. This is one of the OG alien abduction stories, man. 1961, Barney and Betty Hill are driving through New Hampshire when they see strange lights in the sky. They're freaking out, understandably, and then bam, they lose a chunk of time. No memory of what happened, just gone. Later on, though, they start having nightmares, vivid dreams about being taken aboard a spacecraft, experimented on by these weird grey beings. This is where it gets really wild. They go to a psychiatrist, get hypnotized, and that's when the details come out. Under hypnosis, they describe being examined, having samples taken, the whole 9 yards. This case blew people's minds, man, and it put alien abduction on the map. Fast forward to 1975, we're in Arizona now, and this dude, Travis Walton, is working in the woods with his buddies when they see something insane, a UFO hovering above the trees. Now Travis, he's curious, right? He walks towards this thing, and the next thing you know, he's blasted with a beam of light. His friends, they freak out, they think he's dead, so they take off. 5 days later, Travis reappears, claims he was taken aboard the UFO, experimented on, the whole shebang. And you know what? His story became the basis for the movie Fire in the Sky, which, let me tell you, is a trip and a half. Chapter 3, The Pascagoula Incident. 1973, Mississippi. 2 dudes, Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker, are fishing when they see this blue light, and then boom, they're pulled up into a spacecraft by these weird, robotic-looking creatures. They describe these beings as having no eyes, just slits, and these claw-like hands. They say they were examined, and then just as suddenly, they were back on Earth. These guys were so shaken up, they went straight to the police, who initially thought they were drunk or crazy. But their story, man, it held up, and it became one of the most well-documented alien abduction cases out there. Chapter 4, The Antonio Villas Boas Incident. This one's from 1957, Brazil, and it gets a little weird, even for alien abduction stories. Antonio Villas Boas, a farmer, says he was out working one night when he saw this red light in the sky. Then, bam! He's dragged aboard this craft by these, get this, humanoid figures who spoke in high-pitched barks. And here's where it gets really strange. He claims they forced him to have XXX with this alien woman. I mean, talk about a close encounter. This case brought up a whole new level of weirdness to the alien abduction phenomenon, and it's still debated today. Chapter 5, The Kathleen Marden Incident. Now this one's really interesting because it connects to one of the most famous cases, the Barney and Betty Hill abduction. Kathleen Marden is Betty Hill's niece, and guess what? She claims she was abducted too. Now Kathleen's experience happened years after her aunt and uncle's, but the similarities are pretty wild. She described similar beings, similar procedures, even similar emotional responses to the event. It makes you wonder, man, if there's a genetic component to this, if certain people are more susceptible to alien contact. So there you have it, folks. 5 of the most famous alien abduction cases ever recorded. These stories range from the bizarre to the downright terrifying, and they all share one thing in common. They make us question the nature of reality itself. These cases continue to spark debate and fascination. Whether you believe in alien abductions or not, they remain a significant part of UFO lore. Are these stories true accounts of extraterrestrial encounters? Or are they the product of overactive imaginations, sleep paralysis, or something else entirely? We may never know for sure, but one thing's for certain. The universe is a vast and mysterious place, and the possibility of life beyond Earth is a question that continues to intrigue and terrify us in equal measure. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing stories.